Fresh signs of political instability are emerging in Pakistan. There's government infighting that undoubtedly will add to pressures on President Asif Ali Zardari.
At a time when the focus should be on the insurgency and the counterinsurgency that the state is trying to mount, we have a situation where there is a civil-military tussle underway. The military is trying to use the opposition to unseat President Zardari.
This is Dispatch. I'm Marla Dial. Opposition groups, including the faction led by former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, have been speaking out against a controversial amnesty measure known as the National Reconciliation Ordinance. The law was implemented under Pakistan's last president, General Pervez Musharraf, and allowed a number of politicians with histories of criminal charges to take office. That includes the current president, Asif Ali Zardari, whose battle against corruption charges has dogged his political career. The government's opted not to submit the law to Parliament for review, fearing it would be struck down. But having the measure rescinded is precisely the outcome sought by Pakistan's military. It's been maneuvering behind the scenes, hoping to win the removal of a president who the generals see as a threat to their own grip on power. For the armed forces, it's a race against time.
The Army knows that it's going to be undergoing a leadership change next year. 3 top generals, the Army Chief, the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, and the ISI Chief, are all supposed to retire next year. And at a time when the Army feels that it's stretched between the insurgency, pressure from the U.S., alignment from Washington with the civilian government, they feel that, if they had to go through a leadership change and that leadership would be appointed by this president, then that would further weaken them.
The issue is likely to play out over the next several weeks, but it's clear that a lack of unity between Pakistan's civilian and military leaders will only further complicate the challenges for U.S. and NATO forces fighting against the Taliban in South Asia.